Okay. So now, what was the topic last week we discussed? Anyone remembers key points from last session? Before Swadutsav, I meant to say, last week was Swadutsav
Missing
and
link.
Shiksha.
Missing link.
The missing link. Any key points, Prabhu?
Um, After my notes.
What
So
about other devotees? Yeah.
we were
Yes,
looking
yes. Any
at similarities
Mhm.
between human and animals.
Similarities between human and animals and differences? What are the similarities?
Um, Similarities SEED. Sleeping, eating, enjoyment, and defending.
Yes, seed.
Right.
Eating, sleeping, eating, mating or enjoyment, and defending, protecting. Okay. And what are the differences? Anyone else can answer? Other
It's
devotees?
ABCD. ABCD.
A, B, C, D. Yeah, Vishnukant Prabhu, you can unmute and speak. You're not able to unmute.
Ability, bliss, choice, determination.
Yeah, Soumya. Prabhu or Mataji? I heard Prabhu, but name
Sorry,
is
yeah, probably.
okay.
I'm
Okay,
only talking in both.
okay, fine, fine. No issues.
We
Thank
did
you.
the higher consciousness, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes. Ability for higher consciousness, a higher inquiry, B for
Hmm.
blissfulness, C for choices, spiritual
Choices,
choices, spiritual bliss, and D for
spiritual
spiritual determination.
determination.
Very nice, wonderful. Okay, so today's topic is how to handle adverse situation. Before that, I will want to share a story with you. Next 40 minutes, pay attention. Um, you know all the famous Titanic, right? So when this Titanic incident happened, before that, many years before that, there was a family in Scotland, and they were basically farmers, and they normally how in other countries they celebrate is like celebrate means I mean to say they spend time with their families. Is like they go on working throughout the year, and some part of the year they dedicate to go for a trip outside. Okay, तो ऐसा वो लोग फिर यानी कि दिन साल भर काम करते हैं और एक महीना 2 महीना वो जाते हैं बाहर एंड दे स्पेंड टाइम विद फैमिली. वो अपने फैमिली के साथ समय बिताते हैं. तो देर वॉज ए फैमिली हु वांटेड टू हैव ए वेरी स्पेशल टाइम. And they didn't go for many years. For many years they didn't go anywhere. बहुत सालों तक कहीं पे नहीं गए क्योंकि उनके पास उतना इनफ लक्ष्मी फंड नहीं था कि वो जा पाए. They couldn't gather so much of Lakshmi or money to go, and they decided that when this Titanic launch will happen, they will proceed. This was in the news actually. I'm saying all this from the news. And then they planned for many years. They did lot of hard work, lot. The entire family, the children helped the father, the mother helped the husband. So everybody was into this. Now they struggled so much for so many years for one single goal that they will have a good time with each other. They purchased the tickets beforehand and they planned accordingly. They prepared themselves, like purchasing all the outfits and shoes and other things what are required for cold. And because that ship will go for many months, so they will be witnessing all kinds of weather. तो सारा जो तैयारी था उन्होंने किया अपने पैसों से और टिकट्स वगैरह भी ले लिया. जिस 2 दिन पहले जब वो जाने वाले थे, जब 2 days बिफोर आई मीन टू से, so somehow they couldn't board the bus to the ship, okay, from their village. And why? Because their son was bitten by a dog, okay, and they couldn't go. And because they couldn't go by the bus, they tried many other modes of transport, but somehow they didn't reach. Okay, they missed the ship. Okay, you see the current situation now, and they are very much disheartened. कि they left everything for so many years and they couldn't board the ship, and they were fully into distress, and because their money also gone, right? Because they have invested everything now to the boat, just they have to be in the ship, so money is gone already, and their mind also prepared for so many years to have a good time, that also is lost. The dream is lost, the dream is shattered. Now they are in a very bad situation. अभी उनको बहुत बुरा लग रहा है कि इतना कुछ हमने किया, फिर भी अभी हमारे पास सब कुछ चला तो गया, पैसे भी नहीं है, और हमने मिस भी किया। तो उन्होंने बहुत बाद में उन्होंने एक इंटरव्यू दिया था, उसमें उन्होंने कहा था कि वो काफी अफेक्टेड थे, उनकी फैमिली, दे वेंट थ्रू लॉट ऑफ टफ टाइम्स आफ्टर दैट, बिकॉज दे थॉट कि दे विल मेक सम कनेक्शंस इन द शिप and they will get new job and other things, so they kept many things on stake. Now what do you think, is it a good thing that happened to them, or is it a bad thing?
Good thing.
Huh?
Good thing.
Good
Good
thing.
thing, Prabhu.
Good thing. No, it is a bad thing seeing the current situation, right? Huh?
Right,
Good thing
right,
you are
right.
saying because you know the entire story, right? So later, when the ship actually, Titanic ship sank, and everyone died, almost everyone died on the ship. Then when they were re-interviewed, and then they felt so happy and ecstatic. Even if they were going through tough times, they said money can be still made again by hard work of again all of our family members, but our lives are saved. So whatever happened actually happened for good. So this story came up in the news, and I'm just quoting from that. Similarly, there are many. I don't want to go into Albert Einstein stories also there about his daughter, how he became how he had many daughters. Out of that, one daughter was very much ill, mentally ill, the first daughter. I think her name is Eva or something. Uh, she was mentally retarded, and they went through tough times. And he was a very much, religious person before the birth of this first daughter. And he almost read all the entire Bible also, and he followed in his life. But the moment he got this daughter, they out of 10 daughters, I think she was the first one. And sorry. Yeah, okay. So then he immediately lost his faith on the Lord, because he felt he was following religiously the principles given by the holy book, the Bible, but somehow his daughter was actually not keeping well, and she died also after a long time. And he was very, very much close to his eldest daughter, and that is how he became a scientist later. His approach became entirely different, and he took up the path of non-atheistic scientific advancement, or whatever you say. And this was the story behind it. You can sometime read also. So there are many examples that we can take. And right now, today's topic somehow is also relatable to all of our lives, that how to deal with situations. Adverse situations means basically difficult situations. To start with, I have many slides actually to show you that you will agree that this is happening in this world. Okay. So I know that this topic is somehow or the other might have been covered in the previous sessions, in the sense like some parts of it, but not entirely. But at the same time, I would like to revisit the topic because this is very critical to our understanding. This might include some part of karma, which you have covered before, but this will help you to strengthen your previous understanding. So is it okay that we proceed?
Sure, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Any devotee here who doesn't understand English at पाएंगे और उनको हिंदी की जरूरत है, तो मैं रिपीट भी हिंदी में करूंगा, नहीं तो आई विल ओनली कीप इन इंग्लिश। ऐसे कोई हैं जिनको हिंदी में भी थोड़ा सा चाहिए? Okay, I don't see anyone. Fine, then I'll proceed with English. I will share my screen for the slides. Slideshow. Yeah. I hope you can see my screen. So
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
break has been done. Yeah. So yeah. So just go through the slides and see that yes, this is actually true or not. So in this world, some are born rich, right? We don't know why, but yes, it happens. And some are born poor. Some are born very strong. Like we see some people very strong. Some people are very weak from the birth itself. Some people are very beautiful, right? Some are very, very beautiful. Some might not be very beautiful. From their birth, they might have some disability or something, not so good looking. Then some might have a lot of food to eat every day. They waste also, they eat something, they waste. So these are to eat. There are many places where people struggle to get, right? Some get the best of education, right? And some don't have even the basic needs. This is very much in India also we see, and in outside countries also we see. It is there prevalent. We all know this. Some are very fair, some are very dark, some stay in a very big mansion or a bungalow, right? Some stay in very, very small huts. Some are born blind, some are born physically challenged, some are born very intelligent, some are born very talented. Now, how is such diversity justified? The question. We might see among ourselves many, many people we know in our family, in our relatives, in our society, in our school, college. We would have seen some people definitely, or even we see in news, yeah, people of our country or other countries that they go through these things, and we don't have an explanation for all the such things. We think that we have to accept kind of, right, but we don't know how is this such a diversity justified, and how does this diversity come into picture, first of all, because many of the things are already they are getting from birth, so there is nothing that they can change. So how is it justified? This is the same question maybe coming to you many a times. So, what is the basis of such a diversity? Is it just by chance? That just by chance it is happening? Just, yeah, it is, we don't know what is the background. There is no background, just it's a chance. By luck, you are rich. By luck, you are not having proper education. It's not by luck. Is it like that? Or if God exists, this question definitely everyone has. अगर भगवान है तो इतना क्यों सफरिंग हो रहा है? Why there is so much of suffering? When Lord is there, you say that Lord is in temple, Lord is here, Lord is there. Then how Lord can see all his souls suffering, all his not souls, all his children suffering? Why? Why so much? This question. So finally, our topic also comes to this: why do bad things happen to good people? I remember another story. I remembered. If you are okay, I can share. There was a very beautiful badminton player in US. I don't remember exactly his name. Maybe you can Google. Not now. He was in the 90s. 90s में वो काफी famous थे और he was so famous because of his skills of badminton, tennis player. Sorry, and he had many fans. At that time, there was no smartphone and a lot of TV like in today's time. How we have, there were TVs definitely, but the broadcast was limited. And so he had many fans who used to write letters to him. So one of the fan used to attend every single game he used to play, and he became very famous in very short time because he was that much skilled, and he got letters and love and respect from everyone. One time happened in his life that he couldn't play. because he was diagnosed with a hole in his heart. He got diagnosed by that. So immediately he was admitted in the hospital and he went on for treatment for many years. Because of that, he could not continue to play. And because he could not continue to play, the fans were very much disappointed. They want him to play. They want him to see playing. They want him to win, right? So many of them started writing letters in anguish, in regret, in praying for him to get well soon. And one of the letter, not one of this letter, I think many of the letters also you can say came as that why Lord this is happening to my favorite player, my favorite. So like that questions came to him. So he started posting officially on the newspapers because he received such letters, and he was not affected by all this letters. So he started posting a very big poem actually, and in that he mentioned that when Lord gave me all this fame, when Lord gave me all these skills, when Lord gave me all these victories, all these fans, all these followers, all these means of enjoyment, I never complained that why me? Why only me? Then why I should complain when I'm getting a hole in my heart? That why only me? So this is the gist of the poem. I'm just sharing that I never complained ki why I am only getting all the benefits. Why I am the number one player in the world right now, not anyone else. When I didn't ask for those things, then why should I ask now that why I have got hole in my heart? So there is no point. So you can also search his name. I don't remember his name right now. So I just remembered that then this was. So now why do bad things happen to good people? This is today's topic also, but how is this diversity justified? We have to see, we have to understand. Now this is all coming under this one book that is called karma, the law of action and reaction. Maybe some of you have already covered. What do you see in the image? Can anyone of you say? If you purchase Bhagavad Gita book also, you will get one such image in many colored images. If you purchase any book from ISKCON, Bhagavad Gita, written by Prabhupada. What is the image showing? Can anyone of you say?
Person.
Huh?
A man
Yes,
killing someone.
person is killing someone.
A person
Going,
is looks like a person body
looks like
represents human, right?
right, right,
And the animal looks like maybe cow or an animal kind of, right? Animal.
right.
Do you see their faces? How is the face?
No, not able to.
Not able to see the face?
Yes,
It-
yes,
It's like human only. Looks like human only.
But
no,
face, if
no.
you see face, there is a interchange. Means human having animal face.
Animal has human face. Human has
Right.
And
animal
a
face.
human has animal face. What do you know what is the meaning? Actually, this image is there in Prabhupada book. I was
It's a
searching,
karma
then
sense, I
one.
think.
Sorry,
I think it
sorry.
is representing ki one day you will kill the animal, then you will become animal, then he will kill you like a circle. It's my
Okay,
interpretation from this
okay,
image.
okay. Um, actually, you know what do they call in Sanskrit? This word of flesh. What do they call mamsa? You know, right? Mamsa. मांस कहते हैं ना मांस हिंदी में कभी
Man's, yeah. Man's.
कहते
Right,
हैं.
right,
So in Vedic times, in earlier times, nobody used to have non-vegetarian food. Okay, the just I'm background a picture only. I'm saying we're not going to topic. And I remembered that this thing I shared with one devotee also that in Vedic times they used to not have. So anyone who was allowed to have, they can have going very far outside the village. They will go very far. There will be a place, and they will have to eat there, and then they have to return to the village. They cannot cook inside the village. That was the condition in Vedic times. And when they will kill outside the village, the animal, before killing, there is a ritual. And that ritual means you have to tell in the ears this word mamsa. Okay. This word mamsa means, mam asaha. actually. And Mam Asaha means today I kill you, and next life you can kill me. Okay. That is the meaning of that word. And that is what they say in the years, and they proceed. Okay. And later generations changed, and things changed, and slowly they got allowed inside the village also. Okay. And now everything is common. So this example is the law of karma's example, that how it works. And the face is interchanged in the next life. The face means basically the body. That is the law of action and reaction. There is a video. I don't know why this video doesn't play. There is a very beautiful video. Just I will try to play from here if you
That's a
can
very
see.
powerful message. Very powerful.
Very powerful actually. Yeah, yeah. Very powerful until we consider it as is this possible here? Mm. There is a very beautiful video, but actually I uploaded the slides in Google Slides, and then I'm not able to play this. Okay, maybe I will share this video in the group. You can all see how it works. But yeah, so the video means like there was a person who will start an activity, and then how he will get it back. The video isn't that. Definitely, we are not able to see, unfortunately. Okay, where is that? Yeah. So karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. Many people might ask, why am I getting this? Why am I getting that? It can be good, it can be bad. We don't complain about the good things, we complain about the bad things. So we get served actually what we deserve. Now what we deserve? Sorry. So kindly devotees, please keep yourself on mute if you are
Want to leave
right.
your number so that we can reach you?
Sai Suresha Prabhu, please keep yourself on mute. Okay. So basic tenets of karma. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We have to get an opposite reaction. There is no way that anything in our life happens by chance. Everything has a background. Okay, why this is happening to me? Even a mosquito biting us has a background. And even a truck smashing one person on the road and the person is dying, that also has a background. Responsibility comes when intelligence is developed. What is the meaning of this statement? Responsibility means responsibility towards spiritual life comes when the intelligence is developed. If someone is not responsible enough in spiritual life towards their own spiritual life, then that means their intelligence is not yet developed. The real intelligence. They might be intelligent, having a lot of degrees and famous in the society with lot of big physicist, scientist. Could be. Definitely, there is spiritual intelligence is still underdeveloped. That so they are not able to take up the spiritual responsibility. Next comes human life is a junction. So these are the three topics which will be covered. But I'm just saying human life is a junction means uh, there are we'll come to that. There are many species of life or bodies we can get. Out of that, human life is the only species in which we can actually try to inquire that ABCD, right? Ability to higher inquiry and spiritual bliss, spiritual choices we can make. That can happen only in human life. Spiritual determination we can have in our spiritual life. So that those kind of things are only possible in this human life. That is why it is a junction, but we'll cover that in detail. Different types of karma. This is what you have understood earlier also. Maybe we'll just quickly go. Karmana hi what, one second. There is a pause in this video for some reason. Karmana hi api bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. This means what? कर्मा को समझना काफी मुश्किल है कि how it works. It is very complex. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. ये कर्मों के बारे में बता रहे हैं यहाँ पे 3 types of karma. Who is explaining in chapter number 4, text number 17? Krishna to Arjuna. That one is called action. It is very difficult to understand the complexity of karma. So what one can actually understand when someone does any action, what is the action, what is forbidden not to do, what to do, what not to do, and inaction, what is the best of actions. So only action is called karma, forbidden action is called vikarma, and inaction is called what? All of you have attended the
Not
session,
acting.
right? Inaction doesn't mean not acting. I will say that inaction means it is called akarma, which means not the actions which result into reactions. Okay, so we'll cover that. We'll understand. So this is the first category, which is the action. Okay, karma, which is called good karma. So everyone wants to do good karma. If you ask anyone, they want to do good karma. Good karma means punya. Punya karma. That means we do some activities, extend our activities of kindness, helping, and we get some reactions to that. Because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We understood the first line. That means even this action of helping will also give us reactions. But that is which reaction? Good reaction. Punya. Now, the second activity is called good karma leads to what? Enjoyment. Enjoyment means good karma will give us prosperity. Good karma will give us more wealth, will make us more famous, will make us respectable in the society, will also help us that in our next life we will have more and more such enjoyment. In heavenly planets, in Swargaloka, in Brahmaloka, Satyaloka, Tapaloka. There are many higher planets, and we'll get better and better facilities over time. That is what good karma can give us. Everybody is clear on this part or any doubt? Good karma or punya karma can give us benefit in this life and in next life also, next lives also. This is clear for everyone? I see three devotees, three, four,
Yes, Prabhuji.
three devotees. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yes.
So it will lead to enjoyment. अच्छा है सब अच्छा है इसमें. Then the next karma which is called what is mentioned forbidden action जो मना है करने के लिए. First is karma or maybe we can say punya karma. Second is papa karma which is forbidden action. So what is papa karma is bad karma papa. So what is mentioned here in Bhagavad Gita about that? Ye to etad abhyashuyanto nanutiष्ठन्ति me matam sarvajnana vimodhatmastan vidhi nastan achetashah. But those who out of envy disregard these teachings means the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and do not follow them regularly. They do not follow. They disregard the teachings. They are to be considered bereft of all knowledge. यानी कि उनको कोई इंटेलिजेंस है भी नहीं और उनको कोई नॉलेज है भी नहीं. They don't have any knowledge and intelligence. They are befooled. They are ruined in their endeavors for perfection. So those who disregard scriptures, they will always lose in their life. Lose means actually it is about spiritual loss. Materially, they might have some punya, but spiritually they will be always losing, and ruining their life. And what will happen to them, here is the example. You remember there are we discussed about four ways how we can regulative principles, right? What are the regulative principles? Any one of you remember from the one hint here for how to regulate the
No
senses?
non-veg eating.
No intoxication, then no meat
Non-veg
eating,
eating. Yeah.
uh, then
No illicit sex.
no illicit sex, and no
No gambling.
gambling. Very nice. So here, yeah, if you do intoxication, actually this is the current life, and after the next life it happens like the Yamadutas come. These images are taken from Bhagavatam actually, the narrations in Bhagavatam, and they will pour molten liquid, hot molten liquid into our mouth. That is how the punishment is for that. If someone does meat eating, like here they're eating something and all, so they are made to be fried in very hot boiled liquid. So we are not going to details. I'm just sharing what is there in Srimad Bhagavad Puran. Okay, तो डराने के लिए मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ, but है डरावना, ठीक है? It is very scary. It is not so easy. And who will do illicit sex? You see, this person is involved, so they will try to bind them with. They will make you. What do you say? Alingan करने को hug or maybe whatever. A lady with molten gold, molten sorry, heated, and they will try. You will be burning with pain actually. So that is the situation that will be given. And the last is cheating or gambling. So they will be also done some kind of therapies. They do treatments. So this is post leaving this body. That will happen if anyone involves in those activities which are called as bad karma or papa, which means forbidden action. These are not allowed as per Shastra. We have to suffer reactions. So reactions also will be there. So these are they are not going to make everyone go. You have to get reaction. That is the law. That is the rule. So for that you have to go through this. All have to go through this if we are into that category. And this is the last category, which is inaction. Inaction means many times people think it not doing anything is inaction. No. Inaction means the activities which do not generate any reaction. वो करने से आपको रिएक्शन आते ही नहीं. ये एक मैजिक है कि हम एक्टिविटी भी कर रहे हैं और उसका रिएक्शन भी नहीं आ रहा है. एक मैजिक है क्योंकि कोई भी एक्टिविटी करते हैं तो देखो ये जो लॉ है ना, ये रूल दैट एवरी एक्शन will have an equal and opposite reaction. It is only valid for first two, action and forbidden action, punya and papa. The rule is not applicable to inaction. That is the beauty of this thing, which is called akarma. Akarma. The first is called karma, punya karma, or karma only. So scriptures not recommended. Third is without reaction. What is that exactly? भगवान को फ्लावर देना है, क्या करना है एक्चुअली? सो हियर इट इज मेंशन डिटेल. ये मे मतम इदम नित्यम अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवाः श्रद्धावन्तो अनशूयन्तो मुच्यन्ते ते अपि कर्मभिः. Those person who execute their duties according to my injunctions, यानी कि my instructions basically, and who follow the teaching faithfully. With faith they follow. Whatever I have said in Bhagavad Gita, they follow with faith, without any envy. Without any envy means, without any envy का मतलब क्या है बता रहा हूँ आपको. क्लियर मीनिंग है without any sense of personal enjoyment कि this is for me, this food is for my enjoyment, this person is for my enjoyment, this wealth is for my enjoyment, this property is for my enjoyment, these facilities are for my enjoyment. I will make myself comfortable and I will flourish materially. So this kind of understanding or mentality is envious mentality. So the people who devotees who follow the teachings faithfully without any envy means they think that everything is for Lord satisfaction. मेरे लिए नहीं है, भगवान के लिए है, उनकी सेवा में लगना चाहिए। सब कुछ जो है, मेरा प्रॉपर्टी हो, मेरा फैमिली हो, मेरा वेल्थ, everything has to be utilized in the service of the Lord, and ultimately by doing that I will be happy, and they become free from, sorry, bondage of any fruitive actions। ठीक है, सो वो जो करते हैं उसको कहेंगे अकर्मा। दे आर फ्री फ्रॉम बॉन्डेज। बॉन्डेज मीन्स बॉन्डेज ऑफ fruitive actions, means bondage of suffering and bondage of enjoyment। वो पाप और पुण्य से ऊपर आ चुके हैं। दे आर above the bondage of suffering or enjoyment। This is clear till now, or any doubts or more complicated you're feeling? Haribol, tell something, then we shall proceed।
Clear, Prabhu.
Okay,
Clear, Prabhuji.
clear। Then how can we do a karma? By following the teachings of Bhagavad Gita। Okay, this is the only thing. A karma is not done. Whoever does karma, they don't follow Bhagavad Gita. Just understand, they do good things by following other Vedic Vedas or Puranas and all, that okay, you do this, you will get this benefit, you do that, you will get that benefit. So that benefit is ultimately enjoyed by us. So Bhagavad Gita doesn't teach that. So if anyone follows Bhagavad Gita in the right manner and spirit, then they will be only doing akarma. They cannot do karma also. They cannot do vikarma also. They cannot do papa. They cannot do punya. They will only do bhakti actually, which is following the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Now, good karma, bad karma, applicable to animals also. This also comes as a question in everyone's mind. That is it only to human beings, or is it to all species, or how is it? Does it work? Actually, for animals, it doesn't work. Just to inform you, there are many species that we can get. These are the bodies. Plant is a body, tree is a body, elephant is a body, giraffe is a body. So like that, we have so many bodies, and human also is a body, human body. And able to animals because their level of consciousness is only what? SEET. Sleeping,
Sweet.
eating, enjoyment, defending. In that, what they will generate good and bad karma. Huh? Because they do not know that there is something called as ABCD, that they cannot do higher inquiry. They cannot have spiritual bliss. They cannot make spiritual choices. Their choices are only I will eat this, I will sleep here, I will protect myself, I will do kids, I will have sex enjoyment. So, this kind of mentality is the animal mentality. So, they cannot be given the result as good and bad karma. Only humans go through this because humans have choice of ABCD, but they love doing SEED. So, that is why it is very much bad. This is clear? Now,
Yes, clear, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
what do you see
Yes,
in
Prabhuji.
human life
Human
is a
life is
chant.
ancient.
Means there are two roads, this way, this way. And what is these ways basically? I think it is, I will tell you here why this is told. Another 5-10 minutes। Mani yatha vihaya navani grinati naro parani tatha sarirani vihaya jimani jirnani anyani shamyati navani dehi। As a person puts on new garments. New garments means new clothes. Today morning you took bath and you put on new clothes. You will wear office dress. When you go to function, you will wear dress occasion for suitable for the occasion. So how we do that? A person put on new garments, giving up old one. The soul also accept new bodies, giving up the old and useless body. And the body become useless. when the body becomes old, then the soul also takes up new body, like how we change dress. That is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Hmm? Why this is mentioned? Because here, who is sitting? Who is sleeping, taking rest? Lord Vishnu. And here is
Vishnu. Lakshmi.
Lakshmi Devi,
Lakshmi.
Mother Lakshmi. And here is
Brahma.
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 Yes. Coming from the navel, then the lotus, then the Brahma, right? And he is the father of this universe, and he is the supreme father, sitting here. And who is he on the head of Vishnu? Ananta
Adishesh.
Shesh.
Vishnu.
This is the our Ranganatha pose. Okay, fine. Now the Vishnu Puran describes how the spirit soul can assume 84 lakh types of bodies. 84 lakh. How many bodies are there? This means these are the brands. We wear Puma brand, Reebok, Nike, all this jeans and Levi's and all. So these are the brands. There are 84 lakh brands. If you go to the mall of bodies. And it is mentioned in Vishnu Purana. Jalaja Navalakshani Stavara Laksha Vinchati Kamaya Rudra Sakhyako Panichya Dacha Lakshanam This is little bit modified Sanskrit. I don't know. That is why a little feeling difficult to read. Laksha Panchavo Chatur Lakshana Manavo. So here is the translation that there are 9 lakh species living in water. Means aquatic animals are 9 lakh bodies. This is not the number of souls. This is the number of types of species. 20 lakh non-moving living entity means tavara, trees and plants. 11 lakh insect and reptiles. 1 lakh birds. Species, bodies, on different types of bodies. And there are 30 lakh varieties of quadrupeds, four-legged animals, and 4 lakh humans species. Means humans also is not only one. There are 4 lakh types of humans. It is not about the total number of humans. वो तो इंडिया में ही 120 करोड़ के ऊपर है. So it is not about that. It is about types of humans based on their composition of based on the level of consciousness. Okay. So this is so these are the 84 lakh bodies that a spirit soul can take. And out of this 84 lakh, yam yam vapi smaran bhavan tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitah. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body. जब आपका शरीर छोड़ते हैं तो आप क्या सोचते हैं? What do you think at the time of quitting your body? त्यजति अन्ते कलेवरम ना. Oh son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. So out of 84 lakh species, which body will we take? The same body we will take that we think at the time of death. And what we will be thinking at the time of death? Whatever majorly our consciousness is throughout our life, that only we will be thinking. If we are too much attached to family, if we are too much attached to business, if we are too much attached to our position and children and thing, house, property, and all those things, whatever we have primarily done in our life, that only will be coming into our mind, definitely without fail. The Lord will help us to give that intelligence key. Anyway, in your entire life, you were thinking and worried about these things. So I think you want to, uh, like Sukadev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj came to know that he will die in how many days?
Monday.
7 days.
Monday.
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
7 days. Parikshit Maharaj is actually a grandson of Arjuna, and he came to know that he will die in 7 days. He was a king of the entire world. He didn't think, "Arey, what will happen to this world if I leave my body and all?" He left everything. That because there is only 7 days, I should seek spiritual knowledge. Now that I know that I am going to die, And he immediately searched that what I should do. When someone is nearing death, what they should do, what they should do. He asked all the sadhus, all the sages. He went to Yamuna, he went to Ganga, because sadhus reside near the water, holy waters basically. So he went there and he asked what to do, what a person should do when someone knows that I am going to die. Then they said, you should hear about the Lord. You should chant the name of the Lord. Smaranam Kirtanam. Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. Sravanam, you have to hear. Kirtanam, you should do Kirtan. So that they said. And who is the right person? He asked. Then everyone said, you go to Sukadev Goswami. Sukadev Goswami is the son of Vyasadeva, Vedvyas. You go to him. He is a very the right person, the perfect person to guide you. And then this Srimad Bhagavatam happened, that we are getting the Srimad Bhagavat Puran. So it is about the discussion between Sukdev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. So you see, Parikshit Maharaj was a king. Are we more busy than him, than the king of this world? We have office, we have this, we have that, we have to run a family. He has to run the entire world. Everyone is family to him. And he could leave everything and start when he knows that he is about to die. And we might say that I don't know when I will die. That means we can die any moment. We don't have 7 days, we don't have 5 days. Maybe next moment in the class, while the class is ongoing, also anyone can leave their body. Right? So we never know. We are standing at the door of death. So how much eagerness we should have to take this commitment seriously? That is our choice. Yes or no?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So now the body is chosen by what we think at the time of death. So do we get the karmic reaction in same life? The next question. Different types of karma. Karma means what? Anything you do is a karma. You join this class, you hear, this is a karma. You, after the class, you go to a shop, you buy something, you eat, that is a karma. You go and see something, watch something, that is a karma. You go and gossip with phone over someone or do some gathering and then discuss about some matters, that is also karma. You read anything in a novel, in a book, that is karma. You go somewhere, it is karma. Everything means in a day, how many karma are we doing? Many, many, many. And that many seed, every action will lead to one seed. Means we are planting one seed at every moment. Basically, what is karma? Every moment. Just by mosquito, we are doing this, or we are just walking, or everything is karma. Actually, we cannot stay without karma. Means without action. And all this means one seed we are planting. One seed. So all these seeds are different, not same seed. They have different time durations after which they will fructify. Because mango tree is different, apple tree is different, jackfruit tree is different, chili is different, lemons are different. So all seeds are different. So all will take different times to fructify. So some might be in this life. Like in the night, if you eat so much of ice cream, the next morning you will get cold. That is an immediate karma, right? Today you steal someone or kill someone. Recently it happened in our locality. One Mataji went for plucking flowers, and she was approached by some thieves with a knife, and they did also something here. They cut her hand, not fully, but there were some marks, and they took her earrings and chain. Recently it happened. They also gave a FIR and all. And after 1 month, he got into jail. Obviously, that gold is not available, but the person is in jail now. So it took 1 month, sometimes 1, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. That is little delayed karma. Okay. And there can be delay also so much that it can happen in next life. It can happen. Like the example we give for you the very famous personality from Mahabharat. What is his name? Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, after everything ended, he asked a question to Krishna. Are all of you hearing?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So he asked that why my 100 sons got killed. मेरे 100 पुत्र चले गए, एक भी पुत्र नहीं बचा है. भगवान, ऐसे मैंने क्या किया था? See, it is not a easy thing. Even if it happens to us, like one by one son will be killed, one daughter will be killed. So we will be like, nothing. It is not happening with others. Why me? Why me only? We will ask such questions to God. So that question is already asked by Dhritarashtra. Why it happened that all 100 got killed? Not even single. At least five should be there. At least 95. Okay, fine. I can manage with five. Nothing. All zero. Krishna said that once upon a time in your previous life, you were a hunter and you tried to kill a male bird. The bird flew away. You could not kill the bird. You wanted food. You wanted to kill someone. Because you couldn't kill, your ego got hurt that I could not kill. Then you saw the kids of the male bird in the nest. There were 100 of them. And you smashed all of them. Because you killed all the eggs. So the babies could not become, you know, uh, they couldn't become into real life. So that is the reaction that you have to get. So he is asked when this happened, which life. He said 50. Krishna said 50 lifetimes before, not previous life, not even previous to previous, 50 lifetimes before. Then Dhritarashtra asked, if 50 lifetimes before it happened, maybe the next life I could have got this karma. Why now? Why after so much of time? He said, to get that reaction means you have to have 100 sons. And 100 son is not easy. 100 kids is not a small thing. You have to get a lot of punya to get 100 kids. For accumulating that punya, you needed 50 lifetimes. So he was gathering punya in each lifetime to come to a stage where he can have that much punya to have 100 son. Then that seed will fructify. So whatever we are receiving now is actually not immediately coming from previous life or this life. Some are there, some are little previous, some are I don't know. Okay. So the baggage is high. There is no indigo or that they will not allow you. So much of baggage we are carrying. Not only 15 kg, so much. Okay. This is clear. And they will take different times. Okay, already life of Dhritarashtra. Yeah. So this we covered. Dhritarashtra was asking the same question to Krishna. So he got his reply in this format that how 50 lifetimes before the karma he is receiving now, the papa. So is everything fixed in life? Dhritarashtra, everything is fixed, everything is destined, then what I can do? So these questions we have put in the slide so as because all of us might have exactly the same question. So to reduce our time, I have put all these questions. Everything is fixed now, then everything is karma is defined, and I know that I have did all these things in the past. So now what to change? I have to just be a puppet. No. What is fixed in life is what wealth we will receive is fixed in life. Where we will get birth, when we will get birth, when we will die. These are fixed in life. And how much food we will receive to eat, that is fixed in life. There are these 4 to 6 things which are fixed in life. What is not fixed is how much bhakti we will do in life is not fixed. Nobody knows because bhakti doesn't come under the ambit umbrella of karma. How much akarma we will do is not fixed in life. How much spiritual choices we will make and grow in bhakti and change this human life as a junction that we have received, that is not fixed in life. That is not fixed. That cannot be fixed. The rest of the things, major things are fixed. why do bad things happen to good people? All of you are good people, I know. Others are bad only. I agree with your point. Maybe many of you will agree with me that Prabhu, we are all good people. I don't see my in-laws are good people. I don't see my friends and colleagues, my managers are definitely not good people. Okay. So what about that? This example is given to understand that this is a in earlier times, even now also, there will be big grain storage equipments, very big in farming. Okay. And what they will do now, they from the top only they will put all the grains, and from the down they will take away all the grains they need to sell. So any farming they do, they will put on the top, and anything they want to sell out, they will take from the down. It is like water. You put on the top and take from the down. But grains is more understandable. So this is the storage device. And now what happens? You see that today when you are opening the outlet, maybe you are getting some bad grains. But you have done recently, you have only done all the grains have come good. But what has happened? The good grains are already on the top. So what you are getting is your previous grains that you have reaped maybe 3 months back or 6 months back, 1 year back. That was not good. So that you are getting. So you might be thinking, I'm doing all good now. Why bad is happening to me? Because your what you have done before is coming now. So what you have done now as a good thing will come to you, but you need some time for that. Once this is done and more grains are coming out, then that top good quality grain will come, but that will take time. So sometimes we see people are good, but bad things happening to them. People are very bad. They are troubling everyone. They are doing all nonsense. They are killing also. They are roaming freely. Why? Because the current karma is on the top. What they're getting now is the good karma they have done in the past. So that they have accumulated. So first enjoyment is happening, then suffering will come. Okay. I know we are happy to see their suffering, but it might not happen that this happen in this life. This might happen in next life also, or this life also doesn't. So it is not like good things happen to bad people or bad things happen to good people. This slide you see na that everything everyone receives what they deserve. There was one slide, right? Yeah.
Mm.
So you get served what you deserve. So there is nothing like bad things can. So many a times people ask कि a small child who is just born with disability, उसका हाथ काम नहीं कर रहा है, पैर काम नहीं कर रहे, आंख खराब है. तो why such things are happening? Because see, in the duration of 1 day, 2 days, what sinful activity they can do as a kid, sleeping in the care of mother and hospital authorities. What they can do? Nothing they can do. But still they are born with such deformity. Why? Because we don't know. We are saying, na, such a bad thing. Why, oh Lord, why such small kid also you are giving so much of pain? We don't know what they have done in their previous life. They would have made someone blinded by killing, piercing the knife through their eyes. Maybe that is why they are blind. They would have plucked eyes out of someone's eye in the previous life. We don't know. I'm just saying example. I will show a video to you where you see a person spending good time with family. And the video goes in such a way that he's spending so good time with family. They are so much loving each other, caring each other. Tears will come down your eyes. And the next moment, I tell you, that person is arrested. So you all might ask, why? He is spending such a good time with family. He is a good person. No, in this life, he is a good person. 6 months back, he had killed someone that we don't know of. So for that, the police have arrested him. He might be good to his family members now, but earlier he was a criminal. So the background is more much of the times is unknown to us. And that is why we ask such questions. But it is clear from the law book that we are receiving these things because we have been through these things in the past. Another 5 minutes. Can all of you switch on your cameras? Maybe we'll just wind up. Um, okay. So nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens by luck. Nothing is luck. Hmm? Everything is as per what has happened. Everything is as per the planning, not planning of the Lord. Whatever plans we have made in the past. Many people might ask, is Lord responsible for this? We'll come to that. So, and what is not free? The baggage. We always carry a bag of our karmas. So we are never free actually. We should try to become free by doing a karma. But we are actually right now not free. Either we are carrying bad karma or we are carrying good karma. The seeds we are carrying, and the seeds can fructify anytime, and we can be pushed to either suffer or to enjoy based on our previous karma. So nothing happens by chance. So good and bad karma nullify each other. Ki I have 7 good karma and 4 bad karma. So finally I have 3 good karma, right? No, it doesn't work that way. For 7 good karma, you have to enjoy 7 times. For 4 bad karma, you have to suffer 4 times. There is no nullifying maths that happen. So 7 and 4, they are independent. Okay. So 11 times we have to go through this process in this numbers, I mean to say. It is not 3 times. So many might think, Acha, I have done some good bad karma in the past. So let me do some punya karma so that at least I will feel that I have done something good in my life and all. It's okay. We can do that. But the good karma will be enjoying separately and the bad karma will be suffering separately. It will never get nullified. That doesn't work out that way. कि मैं कुछ अच्छा भी कर लेता हूँ कुछ बुरा भी कर लेता हूँ like there are many people they reform later and after reformation they think that I will do only good now. Yes, you can do good, but yeah, definitely the reaction will be coming for the ones which we have done in the past. Seed once planted cannot be removed. Now, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Many times people say, I didn't know that all these are there in Bhagavad Puran, all these are there in Bhagavad Gita. Nobody told me Bhagavad Gita. Nobody taught me Bhagavad Gita. My parents, my family, my society people, college, school, nobody gave me this. It is our responsibility to go through this, even if nobody is sharing. It is our ignorance is not an excuse. So people, even if they don't know rules, still they get arrested for high speeding or crossing traffic alerts. Why? Because they are bound to know the rules if they are driving. If we have got a human form of life, we are bound to know what is there in Bhagavad Gita. It is our responsibility to know this. If you are not knowing, that is not an excuse. So these are that if someone child doesn't know that if I put hand in fire, then it might get burnt. That doesn't mean that his hand will not get burnt just because the child doesn't know. Hand will get burnt. Okay, so these are the if we don't know the truth of life, if we're ignorant, then what will happen? It will lead to sinful activity. And sinful activity will lead to suffering. So this is the cycle mostly we are in right now. So because we are ignorant, we continue to do sinful activity, saying that everyone is doing. This is our family tradition. We do this because we love this and we have been taught this to do. But yes, that is an ignorance. And that leads to sinful activity and that will definitely lead to suffering. So when our family also does and we also do, then we all together suffer. So it is not. So yeah, in the suffering process, you can be with your family. But yes, that is the truth that we cannot avoid. Human life being endowed with higher intelligence provides us an opportunity to become free from this ignorance. That is what I was telling. That ignorance is there. Animals are fully ignorant. They don't have an opportunity also to become knowledgeable. But human life, we have an opportunity that we can cultivate higher intelligence by going through scriptures, by hearing from scriptures, Bhagavad Gita teachings, and then it is a window to become free from this ignorance. Yes, we can be knowledgeable, we can be free from ignorance also. That is why the human life is being given. Now the question might come, Prabhu, I am ready to chant 16 rounds from today. 8 rounds, 16 rounds, I will attend all classes. I will do whatever is asked in Bhagavad Gita. But I cannot change my past reactions. And you told that 7 minus 4 is not equal to 3. So maybe I would have done 7 bad things and I will have to suffer. So what will happen to them? If I start bhakti from today, from tomorrow I will do akarma. So, from today I will do akarma. Akarma means it will not generate any reaction. Not punya, not papa. But what about my past reactions? I have so many punya done in the past. I have so many papa done in the past. What about that? Baggage I'm carrying. So Lord says here, Buddhi yukta jahatiha ubhe shukrita dushkrite tashmad yogaya yujyashva yogaha karmashu kausalam. A man engaged in devotional service, yani ki man engaged in doing akarma, okay, rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. Basically, what the Lord is saying, if anyone starts to do bhakti with proper faith and properly, sincerely, 100% following the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, then the Lord takes care of the previous past good and bad reactions. Takes care means what? Does he nullify? Zero. It's not zero that he will do. What he does, he reduces the intensity of enjoyment and suffering. That speed breakers will be there, but instead of going on a rickshaw, how you'll feel the speed breakers, you will be moving on a Mercedes S class. You'll feel like that. There is no, not much. You are not affected by that, basically. Where a full accident would have happened and you would be in hospital for 2 years, one small scratch will happen in your hand, and you just put some betadine and that's it. So the Lord will arrange. It's not like it will make you karma free. I mean, it will be zero fully. But Lord will arrange that you do not suffer. You're not impacted by those good and bad reactions in the past. But condition apply that you are doing bhakti right now 100%. Okay. Not like थोड़ा और हमें benefit पूरा मिलेगा ऐसा तो नहीं होगा, right? That we do little and we get full benefit. So how much we do that much. But Lord is saying that don't worry, I will take care. Okay, the last slide with today's topic, dealing with adverse situations. How to deal now? We have so much of difficulty in our life, practically. How to deal with that? Accept the fact, first of all. I have done it, I have to face it. What I have done in this life or previous life. I don't remember, but yes, I have done it. So, first is accepting. Someone is cursing us, someone is troubling us, someone is punishing us, someone is defaming us, blaspheming us, trying to kill us, trying to harass us. Nobody else is responsible other than us, me. I am only responsible for that. I have done it, so I have to face it. People come and cry in front of the Lord and us, and when they attend, they go to many places and say, "Why me? Why me?" Because me. Why me means it is only I am on the responsible person. I am the creator of my karma. So, okay, that is why it is happening. This is the first thing. With every suffering, the burden of sin reduces. So, actually, if you are going through a suffering, na, that is actually a blessing in disguise, because the sin is the mountain that of sinful reactions that we have is actually getting reduced by each suffering. So the devotee sees the suffering as a purification process, that this purification has to happen so that I generate Vaishnava qualities in me. Vaishnava qualities like patience, like tolerance, like humility, like down to earth, like dependence on the Lord. So these kind of qualities automatically come when there is a times of suffering. That is why Kunti Maharani in her prayers was saying, "Oh Lord, give me more and more problems, because these are opportunities for me to remember you more and more." And while we are dealing with difficult situations, there is an opportunity to go deeper in spiritual life. We all cannot say that we are Paramahansas, that we have naturally inclined to bhakti. No, we start our bhakti definitely with suffering. Some suffering is there in our life. We are not able to deal with that, or some sort of spiritual inquisitiveness is there in our life. We want to fulfill that. So we have to take these opportunities to go deeper in spiritual life. If we are deeper, you will see that those people, they can who are deeper in spiritual life, they can survive the difficult situations in their life. That means I will tell you an example, last example for today. In the water, there are fishes. There are fishes on the top floating. There are fishes in the middle. There are aquatic animals at the bottom of the sea. When someone puts a net to catch, who comes actually? The ones at the surface. The ones who are trying to go out and have some fresh air, coming down and jumping here and there, who are deep, they will be always deep. They will never be caught. And who are on the surface, they will be always caught. So if we are not deeper in spiritual life, we will be always caught and affected by these problems, which are like the nets of the fishermen. And if we are only surface, on the surface we are moving like, हाँ थोड़ा सा तो भक्ति कर ही रहे हैं, बच जाएंगे, कुछ नहीं होगा. You will be immediately caught. Okay. Nothing can happen. Nothing can save you, I mean to say. So you will be always caught by the nets of Maya, nets of problems, nets of troubles. You will be always easily affected. So they were devotees, they were chanting 4 rounds, 8 rounds. Then they got some issue in their life. They thought, I'm chanting, still I'm not getting help. It's better not to chant. They stopped coming. They stopped chanting. We don't know where are they now. So, because they are not deeper in spiritual life, so their faith is not very strong. So they are immediately caught. So if you want to deal with difficult situations, then we have to go deep in spiritual life. Surface level will not help us. Okay, so I end the topic here. I know there might be many questions, so please post your questions in the chat box or unmute and speak. Then we'll go for one slide of announcements and yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes.
Prabhuji, thanks for this session today. My name is Venkat.
Yes.
Prabhuji, you mentioned nothing happens by chance. So if someone is doing a bad thing, for an example, someone is killing, right? So is it not by chance then?
Good question. A very intelligent question. So if someone is killing also, that is also not by chance, right? So how to understand this, right? Who is getting killed, we are understanding. So the thing is, let it be between humans, let it be between animals, let it be between humans and animals, or in any form. We are not going into detail of that. Like there are three kinds of klesha you might have maybe heard or not. I am not sure. In the previous session by Amay Prabhu, Adhyatmic klesha, Adi Daivi klesha, and Adi Bhautik klesha. In that, we can get this kind of things from anyone. Now, let's say one person is trying to kill someone else. So, who is getting killed or getting attacked? I mean to say, that is part of his karma. And who is attacking? Mostly 100%, 99.9999%, they had some rift in the previous life in which this person was attacking the other person. That is for sure. Now, what will happen to the person who is attacking? So, will he generate karma, or because of his past life because he was killed by that person, so he is able to now attack, so it is equalized, neutralized. That is your question is, right? So no, they will generate bad karma the moment they make a choice that I will kill. So it will lead to another fold of activity. Okay. So it is not by chance.
Okay.
The person who is getting killed is because of karma. The person who is killing is actually generating a seed by planting a seed of karma now for the next life or the next time to come. So because he is making a choice, he can make a spiritual choice of forgiving also, right?
Hmm.
He can make a choice of forgiving or doing or saying something and just separate. That's it. Why? What is the need of killing? So that is an activity of vikarma against the scripture. So immediately he will generate a seed. If he forgives also, he will generate a seed.
Hmm.
And
But
if he kills also, he will generate a seed. One is the seed of enjoyment, one is the seed of suffering. But we have to choose that. We have to not choose either the seed of enjoyment or seed of suffering. No punya, no papa, only akarma. That means that person can also choose to forgive on the grounds of scriptures, in the sense like trying to help that person to become a devotee, give something. It's based on situation. I'm not trying to generalize, but it can happen in such a way that we should try that our activities are not only on the good platform. It should be on the best platform centered around the Lord. Through that we will get akarma. Else what happens, through karma we go to higher planets, and through bikarma we go to lower planets. So higher and lower planets we keep on moving. So there is no opportunity for us to come out of this 84 lakh species, bodies changing, janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi. There is no stop at the repetition of this cycle. So human life is only the way how we can go out. That is by akarma, when we don't do good activities to go up to heavenly planets, not do bad activities to go down to lower planets. We have to come out of this. That is called coming out of the material world cycle. And there we go is the law where the Lord is residing. That Lakshmi Devi you see and Narayans you see, they are out of this material world. So that is where we also get an opportunity to continue to serve the Lord physically, face to face. And that is spiritual world. And that can only happen in this human life by doing akarma. No other karma is possible. So people might think कि good karma is good. Good karma is actually bad.
Prabhuji.
So, Prabhuji, thanks for that. But if that's the case, every action in the life, God gives us a choice. So we need to make the right choice. Is
Yes,
that my
three
understanding is
choices.
correct?
Earlier we always used to know that there are two choices, good and
Mm.
bad. Now we should add, as a devotee from teachings of Bhagavad Gita, there are three choices always in life. Good, bad, best. And the best is centering the Lord. That the best choice we have to make, not the good choice or bad
Oh,
choice. Yeah.
But
thank you,
Prabhuji, in
Prabhuji.
same context,
And anyone is confused about what is the best choice in your life, let's say we don't have that understanding right now fully to make that, consult devotees. Yeah, all of us are leading a life. Also, everyone is having some business, some job, and devotees are also doing that. They also go through these times. So consult and then take a choice. What is the best choice?
but in same context, I have another
Hmm.
question, Prabhuji.
Deepak Prabhu, huh? Okay, yeah, yeah.
So, when, for example, as you told, if somebody has killed in me, previous, my janama, and now I am forgiving him. So, how this consciousness will come to me? Because this is already written, now he has also be killed by me, right? So
No, 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 no,
now,
no. He will be getting killed. That is, yes, yes. I understand what your question is. Your question is like, is it written already that you will be killed by he will be killed by you?
yeah, yeah. My question
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that I am assuming that it is written, but
Hmm.
now there is a we are saying there is a I have a choice I can forgive him or I can, continue this cycle, right? But
Hmm.
how this, consciousness will come to me
Come
to,
to that. Yes, yes. Good question. It is a very subtle question. So what I am trying to say here is like the activities that you do in your life generally are destined means with material intelligence जो आपको जड़ बुद्धि है यानी कि जो आपको स्क्रिप्चर्स के बुद्धि की बारे में बात नहीं कर रहे दैट बुद्धि विल ओनली हेल्प अस टू मेक व्हाट हैज बीन destined but even bhakti is not part of the destiny, right? So that are part of choices we make. So we grow in bhakti by the choices we make. Similarly, for punya karma and papa karma, we might not have to make a choice because it is already destined. But for the akarma part, we have a free will to choose. So when we choose of forgiving, that consciousness will come through intelligence of scripture, through association of devotees, through some spiritual activity that you have started. Through that, that consciousness will be there so that you can change your predestined things also. डेस्टिनी तो कह रहा है कि आपका मृत्यु हो जाएगा या ऐसे फिर आपका जन्म होगा horoscope will say something that is what destiny is but sometimes it happens devotees are becoming magical they are breaking the horoscopes how because this is not coming under the purview of astrology or under the purview of the karmic cycles. So the decision of centering the Lord, bhakti, is actually a stage where you can make choices, a karma that are not even destined, and you can change the destiny also in that. That is why for devotees, they don't do the hands. Horoscope that much doesn't matter because already he has taken a different path. What is given here is already changed. Okay.
understood. So, with the help of the spiritual knowledge, or with the help of,
हाँ वो कॉन्शियसनेस आएगा स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज से इंटेलिजेंस से या करेक्ट
understood, understood. Thank you.
थैंक यू एनी अदर आई सी सम क्वेश्चंस इन द चैट बॉक्स वन सेकंड डज इफ पीपल commit Monica Mataji if people commit bad karma and then donate more money in hundi does that count as good karma or bad karma committing bad karma is separately bad karma donating money in hundi for the purpose of nullifying your bad karma is a good karma donating more money in the hundi to uh, with some personal interest that I will get this and this and this. Again, it is good karma. But donating hundi in the temple for the Vaishnavas, for the Brahmanas, for the temple to grow, spiritual things to increase, that is not a good karma. That is akarma. Okay. So,
Thanks, bro.
thank you. So even donating one everything with based on our intentions. What is our intention? Yeah. So for that you will be getting separately good karma or akarma reactions. Reactions of akarma is not there anyway. Yeah. So separately we'll get reactions. It will not nullify each other. Do karmas pass generation to generation? You as a soul will carry your karma from your one life to next life. It is not coming from your parents or anyone else. Traits can match. Traits are different and karma is different. So karma is only we as a soul are carriers of karma, carriers from one life body to another body. It doesn't come from like we say na diabetes. My mother has diabetes. I have diabetes also. So that is okay. That is internally that is part of karma which we have separately also. It can come in the form of diabetes or blood pressure or cancer or anything. Okay. So genes, traits, material things that come. But unless and until we don't have that karma, I will never get diabetes or any disease. I mean to say, diabetes की बात नहीं हो रही है. I mean just saying for anything. Okay, Kokila Mataji, clear?
Yeah, Guru. Thank you.
Does repeating your bad karma sin help with reducing the intensity of its phala? Repenting. Repenting really means what? Repenting really means, you are actually not doing it again. So first time done is a mistake. Second time done is a sin. That means if you are repenting and then it is like the elephant bath, elephant will take bath then come out of the water fully clean. Then immediately it will throw sand on itself. So repenting to do it again is actually not repenting. That is what happens in churches, that people come and they just say to the उनके जो भी हैं father, and they think that our karma is gone. It is not like that. Just repenting. Real repentment means that we are fully avoiding, fully that activity. So reducing in the intensity of phala. No, whatever we have done, we'll get it. Real repentance is practicing Krishna consciousness. कि भाई मैं अभी तक नहीं कर रहा था. So real repentment, real austerity, if I have to do means I have to practice Krishna consciousness. That is the real repentance. Until and unless we do akarma, that is not real repentance. Means because that repentance we do is managad, right? From our mind we are trying to do it. It is not as per Shastra, not as per Bhagavad Gita. So real repentance is practicing Krishna consciousness, which will help us reduce the intensity. Yes. Actually, who do Krishna consciousness practice, they don't worry about the phala at all, previous, past phala, current phala, because they think Lord will anyway take care. Even if something happens, problems in their lives, while they are practicing, they consider it as mercy of the Lord. Ki, oh Lord, these are more opportunities to remember you. You have reduced from greater extent to this extent, so I am very much grateful to you. And when they get good, said, okay, this is for your service. I will utilize this facility in the service of devotees and Lord because you have given me this, and everything anyway belongs to you. I should not be the owner or proprietor of this enjoyment. You should be the person intended for that.
One question, if you,
Oh, okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, thank you.
Prabhuji, one more question. Ki what I have understood from this session, ki it was my assumption or our ancestor also told us कि if you do a punya karma, तुम्हारा पाप कट जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा, right? So it's like that कि 7 minus 3 is equal to 4, right? So
इसलिए
but
वो क्वेश्चन
today,
रखे हैं हमने. हाँ.
right. So but today we came to know कि yes, whatever we have done good work, it will handle as a different way, right? And what we done bad work, it will be will suffer in a different way, right?
Yes.
So then this is my understanding ki nothing is going to plus minus, but yes, with the spiritual knowledge or with the Shastra knowledge, right? With the help of Sri Bhagavad Gita Gyan, we will get the power to handle those bad karmas reactions, right?
And
That
good
that is
karma suffering also. Enjoyment
right,
also. So
right,
basically, with this knowledge, what you will do, you will start doing knowledge alone will not help. With the knowledge, you will be able to start akarma.
right.
And through that akarma, you get the strength to fight against the suffering or the enjoyment, to not get affected, basically. Only knowledge will not help. Knowledge will help you to make choices. How? Because you have started doing, like, what is that thing? Prayer chanting, attending the sessions, hearing. So when we do repeatedly that, so what happens? Our consciousness is always in that state, purified state. So the choices
Right,
automatically become akarmic choices.
right, right, right.
नहीं तो खाली इंटेलिजेंस तो फिर वो बहुत सारा नॉलेज हमें है भी. सो देयर इज नो पार्ट व्हेन वी आर नॉट इम्प्लीमेंटिंग दैट.
Hmm. Thank you.
एंड वन मोर थिंग इज लाइक मेनी पीपल से कि वो स्वर्गवासी हो गया, राइट? जैसे व्हेन समवन डाई, हमें स्वर्गलोक जाना है. स्वर्गलोक इज अगेन इन द पार्ट ऑफ मेटेरियल वर्ल्ड. देयर इज नो पॉइंट गोइंग देयर. दैट इज अ हेवनली प्लैनेट. When we do punya karma, we go to Swargaloka. Even beyond Swargaloka, there is Brahmaloka, Satyaloka, Mahaloka. More facilities are there, where Brahmaloka is the topmost in the material world, where Lord Brahma is residing. Swargaloka, Indradev is residing. So that is
Hmm.
better facility. There is no point in going there. It is a myth in India also that people want to go to Swargaloka. It is not. It is coming under birth, death, सॉरी, बर्थ डेथ ओल्ड एज एंड डिजीज. जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि के अंदर ये भी आता है. ब्रह्मा जी का भी आयु है, इंद्रदेव का आयु है. दे
Yes, yes, yes.
else is becoming Indra, Brahma. So we should think that how we should go out of the material world. So this is the understanding is wrong in our ancestors, and they're also passing on the same information to us. So we should be careful about that.
Okay.
Yeah, any questions? Okay, if none, I will go to just one slide announcement. Yeah, so definitely you all know this that we're doing every day doing mantra meditation. I hope everybody is chanting minimum 2 rounds or more than that. That is the criteria for the second level. Now you are second level means I meant to say advanced level. Now you are all in advanced level because Shiksha happened last week. How many of you could not do Shiksha last week? Then we have to do separately for them. Maybe in the coming week or upcoming weeks we have to plan. Who are not physically there. Who were there we have, and I'm very much thankful to all those wonderful devotees who took Shiksha but who could not due to genuine reasons. We should plan. So I should get that heads up. Maybe you post in the group that Prabhu I need, or you message me personally that I could not take because I was traveling or something like that. So this is one thing. Second thing is that for quick spiritual advancement, do not miss any Sunday morning life coaching session. There we have started also morning meditation session every day. I know that only 5, 6 devotees are joining out of all. I will tell you a simple truth. Till now, whatever devotees we have in the not in your batch, in the upper batch, who have joined this morning session regularly, only they have stayed with us. Others, even if they have chanting, they are following something. Over time, my observation is this, or even senior devotees' observation that they will slowly go away from bhakti. If you want to stay, morning session joining will help you. You will see automatically. You tell any name when you meet the senior devotees who are helping us. They have a different program. All the devotees are attending morning program. Not a single person who is not attending morning program. They are not coming for seva. They are not serious, or they are serious but not highly serious. They are busy in their life. So if you want real spiritual advancement, then morning program is a must. So I see 5 devotees joining out of so many devotees there in the group and even joining the call. If you don't want to lose this bhakti, then step or process, then you have to join. Else, there are more chances of you getting attracted by other things and yeah, losing the track. I mean to say. So it is your choice that you have to make. I can only guide you from my experience. And there will be weekly once evening reading session. It was planned to start this week, but because I have come to native, I'm a bit of things are there. I could not. So once I am back next week, I will try. Next Thursday, we should have one reading session. We'll start. Okay. We'll start with a small book. Uh, the book is On the Way to Krishna. It is by Prasila Prabhupada. We'll read it together and try to understand. And these are booster sessions to continue our spiritual life. So three things. One is Sunday session, one is daily morning 6 to 7, and weekly once reading session 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. on Thursday. And apart from that, if you want to know the slokas, you can use this app that we have shared last time. Sloka Day app on Play Store and Apple Store, you will get it. I hope everyone is doing chanting. And one more thing I wanted to share. I'm thankful to those devotees who took Shraddhavan Shiksha. There were more than 30 devotees who took from your batch, and I'm very much thankful to them. They brought bhoga preparations wonderfully. We had. So how was the experience? Devotees who joined last time, can you just say something? How was the experience last time?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Ravi Teja Prabhu. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Prabhu, I'm waiting for you. Ravi Teja Prabhu, you wanted to say or only Hare Krishna?
No, Prabhu, I was speaking. Unfortunately, it went muted again.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was a wonderful session, getting Boga for the God. And we had a nice kirtan session and also Siksha ceremony. And also we had a skit where we learned about uh, uh, remembering God and what happens if you don't remember in the next birth and all. So it was a wonderful session, and yeah, and also the Siksha ceremony made us to get an opportunity to join the morning sessions, and determination to chant every day.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Actually, when you join six morning sessions, maybe you would have committed 2 rounds, but you'll end up doing more. Okay.
yes,
So,
yes, Prabhu.
actually, I am not with last week and this week. I'm little bit not much available in the sessions because of the thing grandmother passed away. But yes, devotees are there. Senior devotees are taking care. So please connect to that. Once I'm back to Bangalore, I will resume also.
Sure,
Um,
Prabhu.
yeah. Thankful to I see Kokila Mataji joining, Shruti Mataji. There are two Shruti Mataji. They are joining. Jivan Prabhu joining and Ravi Teja Prabhu joining. Anyone else who joins? I'm missing the names. Monica Mataji, you also join, right?
Yeah, but not every time, Prabhu.
Every
But
time. Then Deepak Prabhu have seen Ankita Mataji joining also. And kindly join. Vishnu Prabhu, you join. Bhavani, Sweta, so many there. Please join. It will help you, definitely. And my observation I already shared. Who joins can be saved. Okay. And thankful to those devotees who have taken Shraddhavan Siksha. Advanced sessions already we have. These are all part of advanced session we are going through. So minimum 2 rounds and attendance was 6 to 7. So you should all have personal beads, personal bead bag, and Bhagavad Gita copy. If you do not have Bhagavad Gita copy, reach out to our coordinators. This is Gita Marathon going on. So you take a copy of Bhagavad Gita for yourself and increase the score also by taking one Bhagavad Gita, Hindi, English, Kannada, Telugu, however language you want. I will say preferably take English because the sessions are also in English. You'll be able to relate going ahead. But if you need, if in your own language, have a small copy of that also. Two books we can take. That is not an issue. I always do that. I have a Hindi, Odia, because I am from Odisha, and English. So three of them I carry. I don't know which one would be helpful. So next Sunday session will be on the topic, do I need guide in my life? Okay, so this is the next Sunday topic. That will be offline again in the temple. Okay, so do I need guide in my life? So this is the Bhagavad Gita Sloka a Day app. If you have not done the scanning, you can do it. This has all the chapters, all the slokas by His Grace Kartikeya Prabhu. Prabhu has been very instrumental in doing this. So he is actually from our temple and he preaches in Whitefield also and also to youth and grihastas here. So you can download this app and take advantage of this small videos of 5 to 10 minutes, and with a test after each video you can give the test and understand how it is. Okay, so
Okay.
thank you all.
Thank
Anything
you.
would like to
Hare
add?
Krishna.
I would like to see all of you in Thursday session and morning session. That is my understanding.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
sure,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.